Welcome to Psychics Connect. I am your host, Joybird, Reader A755, and love is the highest vibe. Guys, come on in. We are here for a full hour. We're offering free live mini readings to all those who are interested. So just come on in, interact. I love the interaction. And here at the Psychics Connect, we absolutely love you. So make sure you guys visit thepsychicsconnect.com, and maybe you want to choose Reader Joybird 8755. I'll be there for a few hours after this broadcast, waiting for you angels to come on in into my private chat room, and let's get to the root and the core of all your issues. Guys, it's Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm so excited because love is absolutely the highest vibe there is. If you guys are vibing higher, if you're releasing the negativity and the low vibing emotions that we carry, especially during certain holidays and times of the year, it gets really difficult for most of us. We start going through these mental, we put ourselves in these prisons, these self-imposed prisons. We start visiting the past, visiting things that hurt, painful moments, disappointments, relationships that didn't work out, close connections that we don't have any longer in our lives. So we want to not sit around depressed. We want to not limit ourselves. We want to raise our vibes and understand that love being the highest vibe, you got to love on yourself. You got to love yourself enough for everybody else. I love myself enough for everyone else in the whole entire world. So it wouldn't matter who loved me or accepted me or embraced me. I validate from within, and that's what and I work on it daily because I'm human and I forget. Now, if you guys are interested, come on in, say hello. Let me know where you guys are watching from or listening from. I have tarot cards here. I have oracle decks here. And if you guys have a specific question that you want to know the answer to, or maybe there's a topic, maybe you're interested in something to do with love, because love is the highest vibe. So I am here for you. I ain't want a daggone thing, but an even exchange of energy. If you guys want to share, sharing is caring. It's a beautiful I'm so sorry I hit the wrong button. Let me stop playing in my own face. I don't want to look how foggy the glasses are. I can hardly see through them. Forgive me, guys. I hit the wrong button. I'm always doing janky stuff like that. Okay, I was trying to get here. Okay, here we go. So we don't have any comments yet. We have no one here yet. I will just talk to you guys about love. And you know what I'll actually do is I actually want to draw a card because there will be many of you watching. There'll be some of you popping in before the end of this hour. Those of you that are doing review and that go back over and replay this video, this broadcast, I'm going to just pull a card for like a general pull, for like whoever can take it, take what you can, what applies for you, what resonates for you, and leave the rest. So I'm going to ask for a card for the room. Can we get a card for the room, please? Please and thank you so much. Okay, we love it. We love it. And I didn't even have to bend over and pick it up. Oh my gosh, so much. I feel it in the air. I can feel it in the air. I'm telling you, I'm feeling it. There's so much newness coming in. And, you know, my focus is always on love. But Valentine's Day, are you kidding me? If love is my favorite thing, if it's my ish, then of course I'm really psyched out. And I'm single. So it's not about I have, you know, some wonderful date. I don't have some wonderful date planned or anything. I'll probably be connecting with Source and my guides and my angels and giving myself all this self-care, giving myself all this time and opportunity to connect by meditation, to release by grounding and shielding. I'm going to love, love, love on me because I know the higher I'm vibing from loving myself more, the more likely I'm, you know, going to draw in people, places, and things that are higher vibing. Hello, Sharon. How are you? Yes, you may. You may have a general. All right, Sharon, I'm going to give to you right now, but I just pulled a few cards for anyone who may be watching this, for like the collective. New life. Look at that card. Like it's a mother there. She's nurturing a newborn child. She is loving on that baby. It's an unconditional love. It's a pure love. It's something that you nurture. You give it life, you help it grow, and you invest a lot, and it's divine mother guides. So it's something that you invest a ton of energy, focus, love. You know, you have aspirations for this love. You have ambitions for this love. You see where you want this love to go, and you know what it takes. You know, you plant seeds and then you water them and you feed them and you make sure they get enough sunlight, and you make sure that nothing gets to them and the roots don't tangle around and prevent them growing properly and all that good stuff that I don't have the right words for, guys. It's newness. It's something that you have to put and invest in. Again, our guy keeps saying investing energy, investing, you know, honesty, and having that where you're mirroring each other, when you're having that mutual trust and respect and love and adoration. It's all about the even exchange of energy. And this puts you in such a happy place. Look at the red in the card. There's a lot of red. There's mostly red, but there's a lot of green too. So there's a lot of healing within that connection. A lot of us want to stay closed. We want to stay closed off because we don't want to be hurt. We don't want to revisit a painful moment from the past. So we say, hey, we learned from our mistakes and we're not going to let that happen again. So we're going to protect ourselves. So we build up a brick wall and we make sure we don't let anyone knock one brick out of place. But in doing so, can we just pull a few bricks away so we can have a peephole and stuff? Because in doing so, we kind of miss out on what the universe, God, Buddha, Allah, Jesus, whatever resonates for you has in store for you. Okay. Let me figure which hand I got to come in with so I don't block the camera. All right, Sharon, we are coming to you. Hello, AJ. Welcome, welcome. Oh, your birthday is February 28th, so you are a Pisces. I have a lot of Pisceans around me, Sharon. You guys rock. You rock. You guys are badass. I'm so serious. I love my Pisces. I do. I'm an Aries, and you might say, wow, Pisces and Aries, they kind of like, that's fire and water. Yeah, we're complete opposites, but I just adore you. I adore you, Pisceans. I really do. Am I saying it right? Pisces. I adore you. Pisces coming in hot. I'm repping the set for Pisces, and I'm an Aries because I love Pisces. My mother's a Pisces. My kids are Pisces, and you know, aunts and uncles, Pisces. Pisces all around. Love that fish, Sharon. What can we have for Sharon? Please and thank you. Guys, if you want to go ahead and share the live, get it, share the live. Sharing is caring. It's a beautiful exchange of energy. And the more that enter and join us, the better. The higher the energy, the higher the vibes. I sometimes go a little off the wall. Crazy. Because I get excited with the exchange, Sharon. Sharon, what can we have for Sharon today, please? And thank you. I don't know if my guides appreciate me singing to them, but it does help me. I don't know. It just helps me connect. I don't know who told me to do that, Sharon, but that's what I be doing and stuff. It's all about honoring how you, okay, so Sharon, okay, I'm feeling it. I'm liking it. So are you a provider? You are, you know, a very independent individual. Is this you or someone around you? But I'm just feeling like it's you. I'm feeling like it's you because I'm focusing on you, sis. Being independent, you know, not being lazy, being ambitious, being proud of your accomplishments, your achievements, the things that you have, that you put your energy and focus into getting. 9 of Pentacles, you know, it shows a woman who is, like I said, very independent, very feeling of pride and self-worth. Like you love yourself. You understand all the energy, focus, the work, the effort, and you earn the things that you have. Like nothing is handed to you freely. Like nothing is given to you. Life is not a cakewalk, and you are one that goes after what you want. If you want a certain thing, you have to make sure that happens for yourself because no one's going to give it to you. You know, and understand, Sharon, I am just translating emotions that my guide is giving me about 80% of the time, maybe 75, 80% of the time. Other things happen as well, but mostly I'm a big old empath. These are emotions that I'm feeling. You're an ambitious individual. You are not done. Whatever you're doing, you aspire for more. And this is career, money, business, I want to say. And I want to say ownership. And then there's a big old pride. The word pride, like you have, you know, this is, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you now. I'm damn proud of you now. And I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I really don't. I never do. That's for you to tell me if you understand what in the world is this girl talking about. I'm telling you, my guide is giving me. I see it right here. You're a very strong individual and you are going somewhere because look, let me just show you the layout that I have here. Let's just do 4 of the cards, Sharon. So this is showing me your inner reserves of strength. Like that mountain we see. We only see the top of it. We don't see all this below the surface. We are amazed and in awe of that huge, majestic, beautiful mountain. But if we had any clue how much of the earth it takes up below the surface, the top is like the tip. It's like the tip. So you're a very strong person and you come from like strong stock. Like I like to say I come from good stock. And I'm going to say the same thing about you because it just feels of strength. It feels of ambition and it feels of wanting to break certain cycles. Like I'm breaking certain cycles. One of my biggest cycles, and I don't feel this relates to you, but I just like to tell all my stuff, Sharon. One of my biggest cycles that I've broken and that I'm still breaking every day, being mindful, is not falling into my addictions, because I used to smoke crack and I used to shoot up dope, and I've been clean for 13 years. So yes, I'm a badass, but I'm just saying, you know, our strengths, the things that happen in our lives, the trials and tribulations, Sharon, they go according to your strengths. It's never going to be one you can't handle. It's never going to be a burden you can't bear. I'm just telling you the truth. So you have a lot of strength. When you feel like things might be too much, understand that you are actually a rock star. You're actually a badass. All I'm saying is let somebody else walk in your shoes and see how they come out or see how they handle it. Like people judging and running their mouth. I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's the strong feeling that I'm getting. Back to the cards. You are one ambitious individual. Look at that page. That wand represents your passions and your desires. And this page is looking up. Like he's got ambitions. Look at what he's looking at though, Sharon. He's looking at these little leaves budding off the top of this wand. He's looking at them and he's like, wow, look at these leaves. There's life. There's potential to grow something. There's potential to do something. I'm going to do you know what? I aspire to grow a tree out of this wand. Look at the leaves coming through already. Excuse me for 1 second. Oh, there's nothing I can do. It's just people walking by. Look, I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey, guys. Hang on. We might hear somebody walking by outside my window. It's a city and it's busy. And if you guys know about Atlantic City, New Jersey, you know it's very busy, especially on the nicer days, because I'm 2 blocks away from the boardwalk and I got White House Subs on the corner. So it's very high traffic. Just enjoy the soundery with me, because I'm going to tell you what, Sharon, I'll be people watching. You are very ambitious and you will step into more of a motivated role where you are going to not only be inspired, you're going to take steps. If you haven't already, making plans, writing that stuff down, figuring things out, seeing the little details. Do you understand? Let me see if you said anything. Sis, I get winded and I get excited because I can feel it and I can hear what my God is saying to me. Okay. Yes, girl. You know what? The addiction is a struggle constantly. I have triggers all the time. And again, I'm in Atlantic City, New Jersey, so it's all around me. But I choose love and light. I choose happiness. I have too many sprinkles to be controlled by some crap. No, I am great. And that stuff I did, it didn't define me. It doesn't define me. It doesn't limit me, because now I get to work with so many people who have that struggle. Some people are clean. Some people are currently using, but I've been there. So I love that. That's like the favorite part of my work, to help people step back into their power, take their energy back, and send back the janky energy that doesn't belong to them. Remember who they are and stand tall. So Sharon, I'm just going to say congratulations to you. Okay, so the other 2 cards I have, because I'm so winded. This is definitely going to happen. The Chariot is all about newness. It's all about potential, possibility, and it's about motion, forward motion. And if you look this card up literally, because I'm not a universal, like a traditional reader, I'll tell you what I feel. I know what the card means. It's about like a new job or a new home, a new relationship, newness, and it's happiness, and it's something that you achieve. This is all about this business aspect that I'm picking up on. There's something about a business, something about earning money. You can do this. You have everything it takes. And don't let little things that pop up that you didn't know about. Like, that's how you learn. Like, that's what life's about, learning through experience, okay? Because this venture, whatever this is, it brings you a lot of money. It brings you a lot of money. And my guide wants me to tell you that you don't like what I just said. Don't get distracted. Don't feel discouraged. Don't let jealousy, envy, and I don't know why I keep feeling like that. Like, people need to mind their business. That's how I feel, Sharon. So make sure you shield and protect your energy. You do feel to be a little bit more aware than most. If you know what I'm saying, you do feel to be a little bit less sheepily. If you understand, this is going to make you a lot of money. 10s represent completion, and you know what them pentacles are. That's money. That's finances. Boom, boom, boom. I love you, Sharon. Thank you for sharing. Let me see what else you said, but let me do what I haven't been doing. I haven't been fixing my cards and clearing them out before I even choose another person, because I just have cards all over the bed, and I'm just a mess. Guys, I'm a scatterbrain Aries. Do you guys know about Aries? I am the biggest Aries, but you know, duality within all, guys, right? Duality within all. So all the negative traits of an Aries I have worked on for years and years and years, and I'm still working on them. I'm like a work in progress. I don't know. We all are. We are all perfect imperfections. We're like masterpieces that will never be complete because there's always room for more learning. Nobody knows it all. And I learn and I grow when I connect with you, angels, like through doing this work. I like love to study the human condition seriously and honestly. And I will tell you that the most important thing to all people, self included, is love, because we're creatures of love. That's just part of us. And finances, because that's a society that we as a people, we as a society, way back have, we constructed it. This is the way we're going to live. We're going to need money. There's going to be monetary value on things. So it's a stressor. We need it to survive. We need it to live. Sheesh. That's the two things. So yeah, money, baby. I love you, Sharon. Okay, you are so welcome. Yes, I actually just did. Look, I took my singing bowl, and this morning, I always sage. I got a whole regimen. Guys, it is 10:17 a.m. for me here in Atlantic City, New Jersey, in the United States. And I started about, say, 7:15 with my first cup of tea, my nice face thing I do every morning. You know how we have our regimens, because I'll be having breakouts and stuff. So I did my little face regimen and then got myself together, got cleaned up, washed, dressed, and I burned some sage. But today I put it in my singing bowl. This is my chakra, solar plexus chakra singing bowl, and it's just like an easy, safe place to burn my sage, because I cracked my Avalon shell. Okay, my cats did. I don't think I have any cats in here with me right now. I feel a little abandoned. They usually accompany for my shows. They'll be here knocking things over. So before I move on, would you guys like to take a moment to look at my beautiful rose quartz? This is about 15, 16 pounds of rose quartz, solid, beautiful rose quartz, and it was gifted to me. Next to it is this really cool like Himalayan salt lamp. I love Himalayan salt lamps. I have them, but this one is the changing colors one. It's like so cool. And my daughters think that I should give it to them, but they'll break it. They'll break it. And I like the healing properties of the Himalayan salt. I use pink Himalayan salt for my cooking, for my baths, like seriously. And rose quartz, speaking of Valentine's Day, rose quartz is for the heart chakra, for healing, for love, especially for the healing of, we hold on to those experiences that we've had in the past, from our connections with people, our unions, our relationships that we, build together. And then there may be disappointments, and maybe sometimes we grow apart. Maybe sometimes there's not honesty, there's heartbreak, there's a lot that we carry, and we allow that sometimes to affect how we view ourselves. So we continue to draw in a certain type of individual. Hi, Alicia. Welcome. I'm awesome and so happy you're here, bringing your wonderful sprinkles and energy. Hi, Saz. Welcome. That is huge, Sharon. Huge. All right, Alicia. Hello, beautiful. I hope you're doing well, Alicia. Let's ask about our girl, Alicia. And then we're going to go. There's someone right behind you. I'll be coming to you. Coming to you. I'm glad I have this camera angled strategically, guys, because if it went over one more, wait, this way, it's backwards. If it went over one more inch that way, you guys will see my nightstand table. I'm coming from my bedroom today. Woohoo! Because I just want to move it around a little bit. I think I came from this setting last week, but next week I'm going to switch it up. I found all my tapestry so beautiful and pristine, and I have a kick behind tapestry collection. But anyhow, Valentine's Day is coming, and I want everybody to remember to love on themselves, regardless of whether you're single, whether you're in a relationship, married, whatever it is. Make sure you love on you. Take a moment to just think about all the things you've gotten through, all the moments of kindness, all the moments of sacrifice and selflessness. All right. Do Alicia, do. I think you should do the same thing as well, Alicia. I think that you spend so much time focused here because you're awesome. That's what we do. I do the same thing. The only thing that comes even close to my love for my family is this work and this connection. I really love what I do. I love the job that I have. I love to make connections and interact with people. I just do. It's like life. It's like air to me. And I feel so fortunate after so many years of, I swear, if you asked me when I was little what I wanted to be, oh my gosh, can I say this? I would have told you that I wanted to be a psychic or a stripper. All I'm saying is I never grew a behind. I'm just as flat as a pancake back there. So I think I'm on the right path here. I'm so silly this morning. But because of your extreme devotion to your family, because that's what I feel. Family is everything. Family first. It feels like the way that I was raised. It feels like the things that were instilled in me, the morals and the values about your family. And, family does come first. Family above everything. And even when you're fussing or fighting or mad at your family, when it goes down, when it's important, you are there. You forget all that nonsense. Family and blood ties, it's really important. So you put a lot of energy, devotion, and focus there, Alicia. But you don't get to put enough focus. I mean, I know that you're awesome and empathic. I get all that. But you could grow your self-esteem. You can grow, better your situation, your surroundings, people, places, things. Make more positive things that are already on their way to you, Alicia. Make them come in more swiftly. Like, bring it to fruition more quickly. Like, pull it and manifest it towards yourself with your devotion. And look at it. Nature spirits. It's about connecting with, like, the elements. If it's chilly for you like it is here for me, then you're not connecting with nothing outside because you're freezing your bum off. But today it's a really nice day. All I'm saying is, do a meditation, get a glass of water. You got some copper around in your house. What about some dirt? What about light a candle? There's different things you can do. Burn an incense, a candle. There's different things you can do. And you can actually invoke angels and spirit guides. You can call on your passed on loved ones and ask them to work with you and just sit in silence. Do a guided meditation. I still do guided meditations. I did just start doing my own lashes, guys. So forgive me if I'm feeling self-conscious and feeling like they might going to fall off. Are they going to fall off, guys? I hope they're not going to fall off. My daughter usually does them. All right, Alicia. So giving more time to yourself. Like we always talk about it. I had to kick myself in the butt. Make sure I do enough meditation time every day because you just can't keep working and doing and emptying the cup and not filling it back up. You have to recharge. That's a great way to do 10 minutes a day. You can too. You can do it while you're falling asleep. And then you can play a guided meditation or even binaural beats while you're sleeping because they heal chakras, frequencies, vibrations. Everything is a vibration. Everything's vibrating. All I'm saying is vibrations affect vibrations. Am I making any sense? Because you're just doing and going and going and you're doing what you got to do. You're going through the motion and it feels monotonous. It feels every day just doing what you got to do, holding it down, being the one, the provider, like you're in survival mode. Yes, healer, guys. Look how green this card is. Girl, you know green is all about healing. Archangel Raphael. I call on Archangel Raphael and ask him to cloak you in his green light energy healing from the inside out. Breathe it in, Alicia. Breathe it in with me. In through your nose. Blow out the crap. Breathe it in again. His green light and allow it to repair the cells of your DNA and then blow out the crap. Blow it out, blow it out, blow it out, sis. Hey, hey. Blow it out, blow it out, blow it out, sis. So you're in survival mode. And if you look closely, you'll see the sharks are surrounding you. Like, oh my gosh, you feel like it's just you against the world. Like, you're going. But you got protection around you. Again, this energy always pops in. This energy always pops in when I connect for you in some kind of way. There it is. Somewhere. And I know this is not the first time I pulled this card. So this is a fatherly energy. This is a protection. This is a guidance. If you look, you'll see the hands shining the light from above. So like the sharks can't pass the light. They can't cross the light. There is a lot of protective energy around you, a lot of love, and it does feel fatherly. Like, who am I to assume? But that's what it feels like. And I love you so much, Alicia. Let's see what you have said. It resonates. I'm glad it resonates. Yes, I loved it. You went out this morning and embraced Mother Nature. Yes, do it. Yes, your dad. Absolutely. Hi, Caroline. Absolutely. Hi, AJ. How are you? He is your heart. And you're his heart. Like, you're his girl. You're his. I like to say it all the time. That's what we say. Like I always say I come from good stock. and your dad is like you're made of good stuff, like you're part of him. That's the energy, that's the vibe. I'm not hearing words, but that's the feeling that I'm getting. You're like, you come from him, he did a good job with you. Like there's a lot of pride, but more than anything there is protection. Okay, wait, I had skipped someone, not skipped someone, but someone was after Alicia. And Saz, are you still here? Will Keith be high? Will Keith be in touch, or will his new relationship last? Are you still here, Saz? Let me know. Amazing father, amazing daughter. All right, Saz. So you want to know Keith will be in touch. Let's see here. I know Carmela's got it up there for me. All right. Will Keith be in touch, or will his new relationship last? Saz. What's up with Keith, please? Will he be in touch? All right, first I'm just going to do a one card pull because I just want to know if he'll be in touch. I feel the answer already. But I always like to confirm. Guys, you know, we look at a lot of different people like spiritualists, and please understand that I'm not perfect and I never claim to be. And I'm human. I'm just like everybody watching this live, just a little bit more sensitive in some ways. That's all it is. I still got to deal with stuff and make choices. So my point is, sometimes I still doubt myself. I guess that's why I use the cards, because I hear all kinds of stuff. But I like the cards to tell me that I'm on point. So I'm going to pull the top card. I wanted to know, and the yes or a no. Is Saz going to reach out, reconnect, come back? I'm sorry, Keith going to come back to Saz? Yes or no, please? Top card. I thought so, because I feel that he will. This thing is not over. Let's get into it. Let's get into it. What's up with Keith? Coming back. Will his new relation last? Will it last? Will it last? Okay. Uh-oh. See, guys, I forgot to put my Oracle deck away last time. So these are in the way. I was doing good for a while there, and I just get too excited. All right. Keith for Saz. One more shuffle, please. And thank you so much for all of your assistance. I got to thank my guys because they're always rocking with me. Sometimes they tell me stuff when I'm not asking. So before I leave, sometimes I realize I've been turning off a little bit, shutting down. It works. It really does. Yeah. Protect your energy, guys. All right, Saz, what's going on with Keith? Let's do it. What's going on? What's going on? Okay. So you and Keith had a lot of happiness before, and I see like there's a lot of phallic symbol cards, so there would be like a definite sexual attraction or connection there, passion. I see that there was a great energy exchange, maybe when you, because there's history here, you said coming back, so I'm aware that there's history. I do see something like focuses around finances between then and now, and not always so good. Maybe looking at the way he would spend his money, but that's not what you really want to know. I do feel and see him, and I have the cards here to confirm these emotions, but he is a very dishonest individual, and I feel like he lies within his new relationship as well as lies with you. His relationship does not feel to be something that is built on a stable foundation. It doesn't feel to be something that is like, he is not treating it like it's valuable, like it means anything to him. Yeah, it doesn't feel all peachy cream and coochie crunch. This is something that's not going to last. So no, the relationship is not going to last. And is he not in contact with you now already? Because there is definitely a sense of him looking at others or you, like he would want you to be available to him when he's ready for you to be available. Like when he's ready to share energy, he would be like, you're supposed to be ready for him. You're supposed to be there. Like if he reaches out, then you're supposed to be happy that he reached out and happy that he came back. And sometimes we need to create some clear and present boundaries on what we're not going to tolerate. It's not okay to just leave me hanging or whatever the situation is, but it does feel like it's unfair. It feels like he wants his cake and eat it too. He's a he lies. He just lies. And he lies because he lies. So he's got to cover up those lies because he lied the next time. Like it's never ending with him. I do feel like he's not bad. It's not that I feel like he's bad or his higher self is bad. I just feel like he makes bad choices in his life. He makes bad choices. And, you know, like there's a spiral or rippled effect to the choices we make. And sometimes we have opportunities to do better. We might miss them. The Ace of Pentacles reverse is just showing the missing or the, you know, passing over or not taking advantage of an opportunity for financial up leveling or something. There's something about finances going on here because I have a lot of Pentacles card reverse here. Let me see if, okay. It's a very messy situation. They only got together last night, but I feel like it's to get a reaction from you. Yeah, that doesn't feel, that's why it feels that way. It doesn't feel like a stable or healthy or solid foundation or anything. So yeah, that's not something that's going to last. He does lie about all sorts. He's just what he does. Well, this split is not permanent. This is temporary. This is him like having a, honestly, I'm gonna tell you what it feels like. Like he's having a little vacation, sis. Not very uncool. He's very, sorry about that. He's very emotionally, what's the word I want to say? Forgive me for this. He's very emotionally immature, I want to say, you know. Sorry, just trying to get it perfect there. It's never going to happen, but we don't want the camera falling. Okay. He's very emotionally immature. You guys are on two separate levels and pages. He doesn't show account. He's a narcissist too. He doesn't show accountability. He'll try to distract you off of things that he should be taking accountability for by like talking about something you did or talking for like switching the topic or focusing it on you or flipping it around is what it feels like. Yeah, he's been very dishonest for a very long time. I don't know how long you guys spent together, but my guide is making me feel like it's not like it was in the beginning, because in the beginning I have it as a sun card. You know, like maybe all the right things were said. Maybe there was a great energy exchange. Maybe you're really happy and it was exciting and, you know, full of life and he made you feel good and there was that great exchange. But along the line, there is a level or a time, not a level, a time where he feels to have gotten a sense of comfortability or in a sense of entitlement. And I know the heart wants what it wants. It's hard to tell people to do the thing that's better for them and their higher good. See, I'm shaking my leg. It's got me a little anxious here, Saz. But to continue on focusing on Keith and putting energy and effort there, you're just going to go through disappointments like over and over. It's going to be something after something after something. And it's disrespectful is what my guide is saying. It's disrespectful to expect you to be okay and accept these things and get over these things, because not because people don't make mistakes and things don't happen. I mess up all the time, but it's because you don't learn from them. It's one thing to make a mistake or a bad judgment call or do some weird stuff, but it's another thing to intentionally know that you're going to keep on doing it because that person is going to accept you and embrace you openly, open arms, open heart. They'll be happy to have you back because he knows how you feel towards him. I'm just saying, I would advise you as my sister to just reevaluate, I know the heart wants what it wants, but you don't have to settle for Keith. Like, it's not like he's going to be the last person or the last option. And I don't mean to sound some kind of way, but I just want you to realize your worth. Like, you're amazing. You're beautiful. You know what I mean? You bring a lot to the table. So you deserve a lot more than what you are accepting dealing with him. And I just want to say his shenanigans, you know? And I love you so much, sis. Put some thought into it. Put some thought about, you know, what is going to change. If you don't do something different, what will actually change? Probably a cat hair up my nose. I find cat hairs in the weirdest of places, especially hanging from my eyelashes. Yikes. All right, let's gently tap the comments without knocking the phone over this time. Is it going to work? Gently. Gently, Joy. What's going on? Oh, there we go. Okay. 15 years. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow. That's a long time. Hey, Nikki. Welcome, welcome. You feel like you both just to sit down and talk. Not sure about getting back with him. I understand that. But he has this impact and this effect on you when you come around, when he comes around you. Like, you feel to be one, like I have been here so many times. You be thinking all clearly, and then he'll come around and you don't be thinking. You don't be so strong and firm anymore. You know how these men make us feel sometimes when there's that connection and there's that desire or there's that thing you share. Plus, you guys have history and have known each other and been friends for so long. But I wish you so much luck with that, sis. Love is a pain in the butt, but it's also the highest vibe. And I love you so much. All right. Who's next? You're welcome, Saz. I'm sending you love. All right, so we got Nikki and Caroline. So let's do Caroline and then Nikki. Sweet soul, may I have a reading, please? Any uplifting message? Caroline, are you still here, darling? Are you still with us, Caroline? Are you still with us, Caroline? We're just going to wait a second and see if Caroline comes in with the, hey, I'm here, lady. Are you here? Are you here? And then after Caroline, we will head right on over to Nikki. We're going to take a sip of our nice lemon tea. That's probably a little room temperature by now, but I just love the taste of my lemon tea. It's still a little warm, guys. All right, Caroline is here and waiting. I got you, sis. Here I come. Let's get rid of those comments. All right. What can we have for Caroline? Do, 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 do. What can we have for Caroline? Please and thank you. Thank you so much. Caroline. Ooh, I feel like I should be in the Oracle deck as well, Caroline. I love it. I love it. All right. Okay. So a situation where you feel like your energy or effort didn't add up. And, I feel like this is a not now thing. I really do. I didn't ask for past, present, future because I've surely pulled more than 3 cards. But this feels like before. This feels like something that has already happened, transpired, where you put energy, focus, attention, like a work. You invested in this thing, and it just feels like a big feeling of disappointment. It really does. And then with the Justice card reversed next to it, just an unfairness. So it just lets me know whatever it was truly unfair. Feels like a lot of energy, a lot of caring, a lot of giving a hell, giving a damn, like I really care, investing from a place of love, from a place of not for a pat on the back, not for attention, not for, acknowledgement, but from a place of love. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Also, that you have kept your mouth closed, or maybe been non-confrontational, or maybe not expressed your own feelings at point in times, just to be peaceful, just to be non-confrontational, just to keep, someone else's comfort level there. I can relate to that. That's really not where it's at, though, right, Caroline? I feel that you are a very sensitive, sweet, kind, caring, intentionally these things. You are intentionally these things. You are another person who is quite aware, like way more aware of what's going on here, more mindful of your actions, your words, your thoughts. I feel like, you may be somebody who may be into things like the esoteric, hidden truths, uncovering them, and spirituality, and, all these things that are things that I'm interested in. I feel like you might even know that you have gifts, because you do. I feel them. I totally get the feely feels off of you. Totally. Left, right, up, down. Bing, bing, bing. Big giant light. So right off the bat, I can tell you for sure, without being able to like look into your eyes, because I like to look at people. I do like picture readings or, something like that. It gives me a certainty. But I really feel right away that you're highly empathic. You do know things. I feel like you have psychic abilities. There's a lot with you. There's a lot of energy with you. Caroline, does this make any sense to you? Am I making any sense? Because I don't always be making sense. I don't never know what I'm talking about. I don't make sense to me. All right. Hey, confrontation. Very interested. Yes, you do. I can feel it. I wish I could see your eyeballs, lady. I wish I could, but I can feel it. I can feel it off of you. You're very, very sweet and kind. And, I feel that too. We have to learn certain things as empaths, like boundaries and how people take advantage of us, because we're always going to draw in messed up people. We are. It's just, I draw in messed up people because I'm a messed up person. I've been through a lot of stuff and I can relate. So we vibe on a certain frequency. We put off energy. You know that, Caroline. So that energy draw, like attracts like. So if we're vibing higher, we're drawing in higher vibing people, places, and things. And that's what it's all about. It's just about remembering who you are, stepping into your higher self and your power. And when you love on yourself like that, and when you create boundaries and don't accept less than you deserve, you're putting off this energy that tells other people that. It tells them that. So the right ones will be drawn to you. So you won't be taken for granted. So there won't be a sense of entitlement. So you won't be like drained of your energy in any kind of way. You working on your sense of worth, your sense of self. And I don't feel like you're someone who is particularly really hard on themselves. But yes, your sense of worth, your sense of self, You know, that's what I'm feeling, like your sense of your self-esteem, like your sense of worth. Don't judge or compare yourself to others. You know, who wants to be cookie cutter same anyway? That's why I don't care about being different. That's why I look different because I just want to do what makes me happy. I like looking at my hair like this. I like big giant lashes on my lids that don't belong to me. I really do. I love my eyebrows pink. Look how happy I'm getting talking about it. Like, it makes me happy. I like being unique. I like being different because it's so boring if everyone were the same. So embrace your unique, authentic selfness, your you-ness. Caroline, I love you. You have a lot of wisdom and guidance to share with others. If they would stop and take a moment and listen, you feel very, very, what's the word? Like you offer a sense of comfort and approachability. I can't find the word for this feeling that I'm getting. You feel, it'll come to me. I'll just keep on going. So that's the shadow work I'm talking about. The shadow work I'm talking about for you, Caroline, is your sense of worth. Feeling like, you know, these feelings that you can, and it feels like this is something you've always cared. You got to love, love, love every single piece of yourself, every part of yourself. Let me show you something that I love about myself, Caroline. It took me a long time to embrace these macaroni and cheese hanging arms. Yes, I do make a great macaroni and cheese. But you know that macaroni and cheese joke where they say, ooh, those arms are hanging, like she's good at making macaroni and cheese. Well, I am. I got a bomb-ass macaroni and cheese recipe, and I am not afraid to say, hey, guys, look at this. Look at all this. It's funny. I embrace it. It's not healthy, but it's there because I lost so much weight and I embrace it. So if I could shake my macaroni and cheese arm here for you to make you feel better, you can embrace every part, every piece of yourself. Love yourself and don't care what other people think. If you just love yourself, the boundaries come with it. The non-acceptance of being used, abused, and drained and walked over comes with it. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. Finding pleasure in things that most might take for granted. Like they're just walking through a field of flowers, high-fiving, just find, like goofy like me, just finding things to be happy about. I literally, it's 10 something in the morning and I woke up like this. I woke up happy as all get out. I was in a great mood. I'm happy I'm going live. So I'm doing my vibe raising. I'm listening to my music. Little things make me happy. This cup of tea with lemon. Ooh, if I had some lavender honey left over, Caroline, I would have some of that in there. Pleasure in the small things is like a way of putting out an energy to the universe. Appreciation, pleasure, being happy. It draws more positive things to you. It draws more things to you that will make you happy, that will make you feel gratitude. I guess I'm saying put out gratitude for the small things that you don't seem or feel to take for granted that a lot do. And I love you, Caroline. I really do. Now, we are almost out of time, so I'm going to go to my girl, Nikki. Nikki, can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me, and I just love your flashy ways, and this is why they broke, and you're so paid. Nikki, you know what I'm talking about now. I know a lot of you angels may not know the song. I do not own any of the rights to that song, but for some reason, every time I go to say your name and connect for you, Nikki, that song comes to my mind. Like I've been wanting to say it, but I felt silly. But sometimes you guys know I'll bust out in a lyric or two. Don't mind me. But every time I like focus in on your name, that song comes to my mind. And you know I can't remember things, so I'm not intentionally remembering it. But I do remember that every time I link in, I'm sitting here doing readings and I hear the song. So I just thought I would give B.I.G. a little shout out right there real quick, little something. Nikki, we have our girl Nikki. What is she? I think you asked about what do you do? What's next in your journey? What's next in Nikki's journey? Please, thank you. All right, let me get my box so I can tap these cards out a little bit. Because, you know, sometimes we got to get both kind of shuffles going on. And you got to have that deck right or the shuffles don't go through correctly. If they don't go through correctly, then they don't count. I'm kind of anal about my shuffles, Nikki. And don't y'all like how I distract y'all while I like stalk so I can shuffle my cards till it feels good to me? Nikki, what can we have for Nikki, please? Do. Okay. So, all right. So it's a situation around you right now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is close, but maybe it didn't happen yet. I'm going to be honest, I don't know if this is something that happened already or something that's about to happen, but it's like a revelation, an uncovering, a revealing, somebody lying, somebody being a complete total liar, and it affects you because this is the card of thievery and deception. Like you're a liar and a thief. He's lying to cover up his lies. He is stealing swords. He only got 2 hands, so he don't need 4 swords or 5 swords in his hands. This is the 7 of swords. Swords represent our words and thoughts. So lying, being deceptive, being deceitful, you know, keeping things like, and it feels like an adding and piling up, because that's what usually happens anyway. When you lie, like he's looking behind him to see who's going, you know, anybody see me? Am I being caught? He's worried about being seen. He's worried. So he would lie about that. Like if he got caught, he wouldn't just say, oh yeah, I did it. And yeah, here we go. I'm not traditional, guys. I'm telling you what I feel. King of Swords is, you know, so we're talking about liars. The King of Swords reversed next to 7 of Swords. That's like you. It's a man. It feels like a male energy. Maybe it's a woman with a lot of male energy, but it does feel like a man. In all seriousness, it feels like a man, and he is very deceptive. So it's okay. It's about something that would cause some anxiety, that you would be upset about it. Like it will have an effect or an impact on you. Do you know what I'm talking about? I see a couple comments come in. Let me just see. Let me see. You know who I'm talking about? Hi, Larissa. Okay. I hope you already do. So you already going through this. So it's not something that's coming up. Like seriously, because it's like a choice needs to be made here. And here, what is the choice? Okay, so it's first of all, the 2 of Swords is about making a choice. And it's about looking at everything for what it is, looking at the facts, using some of your masculine energy to be logical and rationale. Like use your thought process. What makes sense? What's right before your eyes? What can you see? What can you prove? Like those things. Like what's there? Like what's the facts, Jay? Okay, so you got to look at all that when you make a choice, because the choice you need to make is it worth you focusing any of your energy with this individual or situation or whatever this is? Nikki, do you know what I'm talking about? You know, he's looking back. He's considering how he wants to use his sword. His sword represents his words and his thoughts. So he's like walking away from something that, like, he don't want to do it no more. He don't want to do this exchange no more. They was battling. You know, he doesn't want to keep going to be the winner or to keep going to try to change or, you know, to affect it. Like, it's just not worth your energy. It's not worth your focus. And it's like acknowledging that and releasing it or walking away or separating yourself. Put some space between yourself and this. Okay. It's an old love, and I needed to hear this because he's almost broke down. Wait a minute. He almost broke down that bridge. Oh, my gosh. Well, we still have... okay, I'll talk to you later, Nikki. Okay. I get it. Let me pull a oracle card for you, sis. I'm glad you know what I'm talking about. Because, guys, I never do. So not always do I know what I'm talking about, but I do feel things really strong, and it's different than just walking around during the day. It's a different kind of feel things. My kids think I'm just the strangest ever. They do. They laugh at me. They still laugh at me. Even if I like give a prediction to the family, like if I get something really strong, I'll be like, guys, I want you all to know this, just so when it happens, you can say, Mom told me. It doesn't matter. They still laugh. They're going to laugh at me forever. I just feel like that's what they do. Hi, Larissa. If I didn't say hello. Yes, ma'am, I will. Okay, so who have I not served? Because I am here to serve you. Yes, I've lost myself and really needed your upliftment. Oh, thank you, Caroline. You are amazing, girl. Take some of this good vibes and energy. Whoosh with the love. I love you so much. I am sending you love. I am sending you light. I am sending you upliftment. I am. I love you. Honor yourself. Love yourself, because you're an eternal, limitless being. You are an eternal, limitless being. You get to constantly make choices. You're not stuck anywhere you've been. Anything you done, or have done, done. Anything you have done, any choices you made, anything you allow for yourself, none of that defines you. You're awesome. You're amazing. And I absolutely love each and every one of you. Now, you guys are awesome for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you all for interacting. Thank you for those of you who have shared. If you come in and watch this broadcast after it's over, make sure you tune in next Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time at Psychics Connect. Make sure you guys come on over and visit us at thepsychicsconnect.com, because we love you so much. And I am Reader Joybird 8755. I love you so much. Love is the highest vibe. But wait a minute. Now it's 2 more comments. So I got to just look at them before I leave, because I hate when comments come in after I leave and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love you too, Nikki. Lynn, come on in and join us for our next live, or visit me at thepsychicsconnect.com. I'm going to go over and sign in now, guys. Log in for a few hours for whoever comes in this week to get some clarity guidance. Valentine's Day is coming up. You guys might want some career guidance. There's other amazing readers as well, but I am Joybird 8755. Come on in. Make sure you like and follow this page, Lynn, so you can come on in for our next free hour of free live readings. We love you so much. See you guys next time at thepsychicsconnect.com.